went game hunting. We got that. It's not in stock yet, but it's going to be, hopefully. But we just got a pretty decent amount of trades in too that are common. I promised before, I don't want to show you in the video. I'd rather show you when it's ready so you can grab it. But so it's available when we do the shorts. But I'm considering getting another 1 or 2 more of these glass cases because we're just running out of room. Our PS2 high dollar value stuff is getting full. This whole section's gone. PSP, DS, they're cool, but I don't like this. Then we don't talk about this glass case at all because, the stuff doesn't move. I would say these 2 things move more often than none. So we need to spruce up the store a little bit, spend a little money here at the shop so we can have a little bit more glass case in the room. But also, I've been busy a lot more around here, so it's harder for me to get edits, YouTube videos done, so you might not see them every day. Maybe once a week or something. I just can't keep up with the amount of demand that the storefront's doing, plus YouTube and editing and all this other stuff. We got a lot going on in the background of this company that I just haven't had the time to invest into YouTube, which sucks because the business started with YouTube, but it's just I'm running out of free time. So we'll see where that goes in the next couple of months because me and Mel are busy. I mean, it may not look like it because I don't like to film when there's people here, but let's just say that we're fairly busy. And we just got a GameCube lot. And I got another loose disc of something I need for the collection, which means I get to upgrade it. But this is not a cheap game at all. This is one of the higher end ones. It's Automodalista. And this game, it's pretty expensive. Just loose alone, it's almost $60. And that just came in a pretty decent lot. I don't know if there's anything else I need in this. Maybe a NASCAR 2003. Maybe something random like that. But I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna put it in my collection, which is growing a decent little bit this week. And that's because I finally was able to get out and hunt. But it's probably not gonna happen for a while. So this week I'm by myself at the shop and I'm sitting here just putting stuff into inventory, getting games in here. And I just picked up this copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4. And I was just double checking to make sure it had manual, if it was complete or not. And no joke, I just found $1 in Grand Theft Auto PS4 in this case. I didn't put it here. Let's see if there's any more. Is there any more money? Give me more money, PS4 game. So I can buy more games. Come on. Nope. That was it. But I found $1. So, we just made money off of this game. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, how many of you are excited for the new one? Because it's coming out in 2025. It looks pretty good since I've seen some of the trailers. I mean, it's been 10 years. They should be able to make us a good-looking game. Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be interesting? It's Rockstar, guys. It's up in the air if you don't bug and fly away. So we will see. We'll see. But they have to have a map with their game. Like, if they don't, unacceptable. I may have to blur it out. Look at my note. Go again. Gotta pay the Pied Piper. Here by myself for the last couple of days, but I'm trying to get stuff done. Back here has kind of taken a hit, but we're slowly doing it, especially with just me in the shop. So I'm gonna try to edit some video for you guys. Try. A bunch of work. Working on a customer's Xbox One controller. It has stick drift on the right stick going up. So we're going to replace that really quick. Get a new potentiometer in here. Put it back together. Get that done. And I got like 3 other Xbox One controllers I got to get done. So I'm going to try to knock out as much as I possibly can back here. We got our new stick. Line it up, put it on there. Here we go, the new stick. Now I still need to calibrate it. As you can tell, it's actually going up just slightly, but I'm gonna recalibrate that. I'm gonna put it back together, but that looks like it's much better going actually up, not getting stuck. So there's a few ways to recalibrate this. If you go into the PC, I believe you can actually just go like this, hit USB, setup, properties, settings, calibrate, and it's gonna go through these calibration setup. And then once you press all the corners, but from my experience, that doesn't work, as you can see. So now we're gonna do the other way that I do it. Xbox Series, what was this? Xbox Series S. Turn it on. Pair the controller. Controller paired. Down here for the Xbox Series S and X controller, there is a calibration option. We're going to update the controller and then calibrate it. Just updating, and I'm gonna calibrate it. Calibrate the left stick. And there you go, right in the middle. We recalibrated both of the sticks and switched out that right stick. Everything's working. We can call the customer and let them know. Come pick up your Xbox One controller. It's got this orange, spice orange GameCube controller, but it sounds like a maraca on the inside, so we gotta take this part really quick. Tested, it does work, all the buttons, everything works, but can't have a maraca. Here we are, and that and this, I'm pretty sure, with all those plastic bits right there. But this is our big problem. Oh, and that's also a big problem. That is the Z button right there. So we're gonna have to replace the Z button. I'm gonna have to see if I can glue this back on, and hopefully I can, so then the screw has a stand. But clean it up, get it working. We just got that GameCube controller back, and that post that we glued in works perfectly now. We replaced that Z button that was broken right here, and all these tiny little pieces, and no longer sounds like a maraca. Tested the controller, so this is good to go. Get your guys' opinion. Let's talk a little bit about Game Gears. I'm gonna show you what it is, but does anyone care? Majority of the time when we get Game Gears, they don't work. This one is no exception, of course. But is there even an interest in it? Are you guys even interested? I've sold more systems than games at this point. It's not ready, but at least you'll be able to see it because we got to do some work on it. Beautiful Game Gear. Unfortunately, again, no audio out of this device. And then these are just some of the manuals we got, which is crazy. And then the games themselves. Dracula is pretty uncommon, pretty expensive. Axe Battler, that one's a cool name. Shinobi. Always get Sonic the Hedgehogs. Always. Prince of Persia. I didn't play with the Sega Game Gear. I didn't even know it existed. Because, you know, Sega. Nintendo guy. And Nintendo was my handheld of choice. In the comments below, do you even care about Game Gears? Here, I need to try to fix this one ASAP. Do this really quick. Hopefully really quick. Take this guy apart really quick, grab the soundboard, and then take it out. Faster, and hopefully get it working. Interesting on this Game Gear. Let me show you. Being it's sticky, this is already a cap replace Game Gear. So all the capacitors on here have been replaced, but they did not replace any of the capacitors on power or audio. It makes sense why it works, because, well, it's been replaced. It's time to fix the Game Gear. But tomorrow, we'll get it done, because that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget,